My question this morning is that will the Southeast align with Northern Nigeria against the South? I repeat, will the Southeast align with Northern Nigeria against the South? When you look at the coalition, you know that this is a Northern Nigeria coalition, Fulani-led Northern Nigeria coalition. And I see that Peter Obi and some of the obedient members are moving to align with the coalition. Yes, very important. We have said that it is Southern presidency all the way. 8 years, we want a Southern president. We know the agenda of the Fulani. I said this before, that any injustice that has to do with the Fulani political class in Nigeria, I am in for it. So today we are looking at a possible alignment politically, a possible alignment with the Southeast and Northern Nigeria. Look at it critically. Peter Obi seems to be the face. Peter Obi seems to be the face of the Southeast politician that can run for presidency at this point in time. He has the movement, the obedient movement. He has the clout. He has the followership. I said it that like 3 persons in Nigeria have cult followership. 3 persons. We have Buhari. They call them Buharists. Cult followership. We have Tinubu. They call them Baptists. Now we have Peter Obi. They call them the obedient. So would the Southeast align with Northern Nigeria to remove Tinubu? I went on the streets to ask an average Igbo man, who does he prefer? Does he prefer an Atiku in 2027 presidential election to a Tinubu? If the coalition eventually presents an Atiku and the APC presents Tinubu, I asked core Igbo men. It is not the Igbo of them say my papa Igbo. People that even believe in the Biafra struggle, I asked them. They said that they will never vote for a Fulani man. So, can there be any possibility that the Southeast will align with the northern part of Nigeria? When I say Southeast, politicians in the Southeast do not have the mandate of the people. Just pick that. There's no single politician in the Southeast that can command the vote of the people. Unlike Peter Obi, there is no single politician. As we speak now, all the states, Southeast, South. So if I'm talking about Southeast aligning with the North, this is where I'm coming from. So if Peter Obi aligns with the coalition and is not giving the presidential candidacy or presidential ticket, do you think that the obedient movement will be wanting to vote for the coalition that will have, I think, an Atiku? But from speculations, we see that Obi will likely emerge. But this one, I'm seeing Obi with Malami. I'm seeing Obi with top guys in Buhari's government having this alignment. Normally, when you talk about politics in Nigeria, it is not about emotions. I've said it before, so I won't be emotional about this. Peter Obi, if you are going to win elections, however, plus minus, you must have alignment, because Nigeria is not a real place. For instance, they not have their own ideology, different from Southern Nigeria. So if somebody wants to win election, he will be forced to align with a North that they don't have the same ideology, maybe the same interest. Look at a Tinubu having to align with a Buhari, an Islamic jihadist, fundamentalist, to birth APC so that they can seize power. You can see the compromise here, Tinubu and the Buhari. But I've said is that any coalition that does not present a Southern presidency, we are not for it. Even I will have supported the Southeast align with Northern Nigeria if the coalition is not former APC members and not controlled by the Fulani. If the coalition were to be Hausa-controlled coalition, I would have supported that the Southeast or Southwest, South align with the North to challenge the APC, because APC is becoming more powerful by the day. However, look at what is happening in Kenya today. The youths are coming out to challenge the tax bill of the government, increase in taxes, corruption, and all have you. They are accusing Ruto of becoming a puppet to the imperialists. Gen Zs are the ones taking over the protest. When you come to Nigeria today, do Nigeria have the information? Do Nigeria have the understanding and integrity to come out and protest for their rights, not being cajoled and moved by one or two persons? One of the reasons why people don't come out for protest again is that the people that sound the alarm for protest, organized protest, at the end of the day, they get settled by the government and they are making money off protests. Yes, that is why most of the times people don't want to come out to protest. So looking at the APC, if I say the APC is powerful, I'm saying that the APC has political power. And that political power to their advantage, the APC, this current APC, they can do and undo to win elections. The North know it. The North is preventing this current APC from crossing over 2027. They are doing all they can. And I don't know what compromise they are going to do. I don't know how they are going to do it. But it's going to be very difficult for a Fulani man. It is going to be very difficult for a Fulani man to allow a Southeasterner to rule over him. They don't like dominance at all. They don't like dominance. So if I see P2B visiting all these Buhari boys, somebody is telling me that Buhari is not supporting the coalition, blah, blah, blah. You don't know the Fulani, that is why. Or you are not thinking like a politician. During the time of Jonathan, some politicians were abusing Buhari. He's an jihadist. He's an Islamic fundamentalist. He's a Fulani, blah, blah, blah. Some politicians were captured saying such. The next 2 months, the same politician that was abusing and insulting Buhari was seen campaigning with Buhari's party, the APC party. So you don't understand politicians. Yes, no emotions. Emotions will not get us anywhere. But the point here is that a Southern presidency is needed because we need restructuring. And restructuring is going to come as quick, as swift as possible because we need a change. We cannot be like the Kenyans. It is not possible for us to be like the Kenyans. Yeah. We have people that are united in purpose. The civil society organizations are united. The religious institutions are united. The ethnic nationalities are united. These three things are most of the things that is making Nigeria not united to protest against anybody. The politicians, the APC, are using it as a tool to keep us divided. You see, now, if I tell you that Tinubu will win next elections, it's not because of free and fair elections, or he's going to conduct a free and fair. It's because of the people are not united enough to resist any form of governance that is not beneficiary to them. The people, they are not united enough to resist or to protest or to carry out a revolution. You see, somebody comes out today, in today's Nigeria, somebody comes out to organize a protest. They will be looking at the ethnical perspective of it. This person is a Yoruba, or this person is an Igbo or an Hausa person. And so many conspiracy theories will just emanate from it. From even educated people. Educated people will be used to plant division, animosity, even in the same protest. So we can't compare ourselves to Kenya today. The APC has political power in an unjust system, in a corrupt system. Not that they are too genius, or not that Tinubu is too Jagabanish. It's not that too Jagabanish. There's nothing too special about it. For instance now, you know that we live in a corrupt system. And you have money. Just imagine. Look at the situation of the country. Let me digress a bit. You have a lot of girls that are into hookup and prostitution. Yes, because of the condition of the country, because of the economy. Even married men are part of this group and crowd of people that are into prostitution. You're a young man, you have money. You have like 100 million. In such a society, you have access to almost anything because you have money. Because the society is wired for immorality. So you having money in an immoral society, you can do and undo and undo. Not like societies whereby money doesn't count. So in our corrupt system, political power, money counts. People can sell their fathers and mothers. Even the people that are accusing the government, criticizing the government, they may be worse than the politicians. Let me tell you one thing. Even the politicians you see now, they are much more better than some of us that are criticizing them. I'm telling you. If you meet all these people, Eli Mohammed, that was terror, that has to destroy his name. I met this man physically. The man looks humble and comely, and he does not hurt a fly. They know how to use their intellectual capability to fire missiles at a particular people. But personally, these guys are comely, these guys are homely, these guys are humble, these guys are networking, these guys are friendly, these guys are givers. Look at them. But so it's so unfortunate that if the Southeast will align with Northern Nigeria, they should not align with a Fulani-led Northern Nigeria. That is just the point. You can't align with the Fulani without the Fulani exerting its dominance on you. I have said this before that if Nigeria is going to divide today, the only people that may want to stay in the same country with the Fulani are the Igbos. I'm telling you. No, we get Stronghead, we get Gragra, we get, yes, Ishike, Agidi. The Igbos are willing to stay in the same country with the Fulanis, so that if all of us will run mad, we'll run mad together. We'll run mad and enter ourselves. We understand ourselves. Nobody wants to grieve for the other. In fact, it would be a chaos union, chaos country. So politically, the Fulani believe that they are ahead of anybody at any point in time. They cannot bow to anybody. They are well placed in the society, in the government. So they will not want to align with anybody and play a second fiddle to that person. So the P2B of a person, you are being asked, you have the mandate of the obedient movement for now. Because I see all these things, they can slip off your hand at a bad decision. A bad decision can make you lose a lot. So the Southeast naturally would not want to align with Northern Nigeria because Northern Nigeria doesn't align with anybody. You see what the Southwest did to the Buhari cabals. Southwest lobbied and played a smart one on Buhari and co. They played a smart one. They knew and understood that the Fulani wants to be ahead of you. If you are going to have any collaboration with them, they want to be ahead of you. They want to be above you. That is why Tinubu aligned with Buhari. Maybe he told his foot soldiers, please don't criticize this man. Allow him to do his work. Support him in whatever he's doing. Play the politics. Align with him. Just follow him for back small. Follow him. Let the Southeast and other tribes, let them be attacking him left, right, center. But you that are known boys of Tinubu should not attack him, because we know how to snatch, grab, and run away with it. When you snatch it, you grab it. How did the Southwest do it? They used the Fulani lowered their guard. The Fulani, they deceived the Fulani. If not, if they had known that Tinubu would be able to do what he's doing today, Buhari will oppose Tinubu with all his power and might. In fact, Buhari himself may even let Tinubu lose the election. Maybe instrumental. People will advise Tinubu. Erufai and co will advise Tinubu and make sure that they kick Tinubu out of APC through the primaries. But Tinubu played the first one, because if Fulani aligning with you, you can never be on the same pedestal. He's always wanting to be ahead of you. So it should not be political suicide for a P2B and the obedient movement and the Southeast as per se. You saw what the Fulani did because the Igbos did not vote a Buhari in quote 2015. 3%, you mean 5% or 3%. They even calculated it into percentage. 3% or 5% of your votes. How will I bring development to your place? So, politics is a dangerous game, oh, my brother. Politics is a dangerous terrain. You must be genuinely wanting to serve the people before you join politics so that posterity will judge you. You must not be going into politics for selfish gain so that whatever happens, your posterity is on your side. Because I see this coalition as people that wants to grab power from Tinubu. Power for Northern Nigeria is survival. Without power, Northern Nigeria cannot survive. Because these people have so much chewed a lot. They have so much taken a lot of things. Their mouth don't wide. Their mouth don't wide. So the ones they are receiving under Tinubu's administration, Igbos have not even gotten up to that. The Southeast have not gotten up to the appointment that Tinubu gave to the Fulanis, in quote, in his current cabinet. But because their mouths, 10 million people, their mouths don't wide, it is not going to satisfy them. They are not contented with whatever this current administration is affording them. So power is their sustenance. So whatever they are going to do, they will make sure that their interest will be much more than your interest. So I don't think the Southeast will be able to align with the Fulani, except the Fulani lower their guard, except the Fulani do normal by saying, we relax, we just support you with our votes. That is when you can see that alignment. If a P2B take a wrong move, it is going to be suicidal for him. I'm telling you, there's one things happening around the obedient movement. Labour Party, down a bygone. PDP, down a bygone. Look at PDP. Newspapers say, or publication say they don't accept new secretary. I think it's Anyang. PDP National Working Committee say, we don't accept Anyang. A PDP party. It be like say by 2027, nobody will remain for that party. Because I cannot be a member or a senator or a rep member or a governorship candidate. Who is the PDP governorship candidate in Anambra State? I think November elections. Who is the governorship candidate? Who is the secretary that is going to sign it? Who is the secretary? PDP, they were asking INEC, who is our secretary? PDP, they ask INEC who their secretary be. Jesus. The North need this alliance bad. They need the alliance. I don't know. It's like their life depends on it. You see, Ebola Tinubu, he sits and he's talking to Nasarawa State Governor and people in Northern Nigeria. The politician will look and say, this man, how come he became president? Look at how he's talking to us with confidence, boldness, and everything. How come he's now the president? What can we do to make sure that this man, Nnamdi Kanu, is on the edge of coming out now? If anything happened to this man now, if he just release Nnamdi Kanu and go, or something. What is giving this man F13? Northern Nigeria, they gossip. They gossip big time. I have said this. You that you are looking for a working Nigeria, you bless one old. Anything that has to do with injustice against the Fulani political class, because they don't want Nigeria to move forward in the first place. They are using Nigeria to make sure that they oppress other people in Nigeria. So whatever injustice that will happen to them, they stand there gidigbam. If a P2B is going to use the Southeast cloud to align with them and they don't give him the vice presidential candidate, he should come back. As an Igbo person, I don't see so much relevance in Igbo presidency. A leadership that gets it right will do the right thing. So if an Igbo person, okay, P2 becomes president 2027, he spent 8 years, he lived there, and that person enter. Or he spent 4 years. P2B becomes president 2027, he spent 8 years. I know say the North, they are trying to deceive everybody that they don't understand that it is North and South now. Maybe P2B wins the next. P2B has the capacity to win an election. Now you never know. But let's not talk about it now. You see, there's a right time to talk about something. There's a right time. So P2B wins the elections. Spend first 4 years. Another time you go know say the Fulani, he wins it under a party that will be registered, Obedience People's Party. Another time you go know say Northern Nigeria, they know what they do. At that time, you go know say Northern Nigeria, they know what they do. They will now bring it out for you, say, Shebi, it is 8 years. We don't want. They will protest. They will do this. All their politicians will come out. They show themselves up and down. But now that they are saying competence, because of Atiku. You don't want to present a certain candidate because Atiku must be in power by 2027. Like I said before, Tinubu is planning to retire all these Fulani politicians that have held the North bondage. The Fulani themselves, they know, but they don't know how to do it. They don't know how this guy they do. Mind you, the way I'm talking, you think I'm supporting Tinubu. Tinubu does not have anything to do with good governance. So, if you are expecting good governance from Tinubu, now you know. Maybe you don't understand what good governance is. Justice, equity, fairness, welfare of the people. The people, I mean here, the masses, not the elite. Because Tinubu's own is for the elite. People, they suffer. GTB, other BB companies, they present trillion naira of profit. Governors, they get more money. That is another calculation for another day. Because if governors are getting more money, $1 in 2020 was around 400 naira. $1 now is 1,005. $1 million, $1,000 is 400,000 naira. $1,000 is 1.5 million. Look at the two difference. So if I give you $1 in 2020, or $1,000 in 2020, which is 400,000, and I give you $1,000 in 2025, which is 1.5 million, you will tell me that you are receiving more money. Look at the space. Now the same $1,000 2020, the same $1,000 2025. See, if Igbos are going to align with Northern Nigeria, it must be Southern presidency.